Hello there. Today I wanted to talk to you about GDs and how you can, what to do and what not to do in a GD. The first thing is to be respectful. A lot of times when people go for a GD, they are so they're like cutlets, and they're so overly charged to put forth their points that they often cut the other person off. So suppose एक बंदा बात कर रहा है and वो बहुत पका रहा है and you're getting impatient about it, don't interrupt them. Allow them to finish. The second thing is to be quick with your points. Now often a GD is about hearing different opinions at the same time being heard. So it is important to be succinct. Don't be rambling over and over again. Don't regurgitate the same points. If someone has said point X, don't repeat it. Add something to it. So you can always say that I agree with person X, and I would like to add something further. Because repetition of points is not going to secure you anything. Now suppose you don't know anything, okay? The topic is absolutely alien to you. You still have one chance of salvaging the situation, and that is to summarize. So listen attentively. Suppose ऐसा टॉपिक आए जो आपको नहीं पता हो, जिसके बारे में आपको कुछ नहीं आता है. So just listen to the rest of the folks and take the summary part. Now the summary will not earn you the best marks, but at least will give you something. It's better than staying silent. Don't stay silent in a GD, but don't talk unnecessarily. So it's important to conduct yourself with grace and dignity, and show dignity towards the other person. Quite often people talk rubbish. They talk utter nonsense in a GD, but it is important to be patient and respectful and listen to them. So the most important takeaway from in a GD is to listen, because only when you listen can you put forth points that are intelligent, that are novel, and that add value to the discussion. Another thing to remember in a GD is sometimes in GDs you're given a role, like you're the chairman of a company, or you're a certain person in an ecosystem. You're a stakeholder in a larger ecosystem. So you have to put on his or her hat. You need to think from his or her perspective, and it's a very interesting thing. It's like acting. You have to think from that person's perspective, what challenges that person is likely to have, and how you can voice them in an empowering manner. And the other thing about GDs is to be confident. If you have facts, then nothing like it, because facts are everything. No one can disagree with you if you're quoting a fact. But I understand that quite often हमको facts याद नहीं रहते. मुझे तो कभी याद नहीं रहता है. I never remember important statistics, unfortunately. And the thing is, as much as you might prepare for it, you never know what the topic is going to be. So you could do all the cramming, you could read the Manorama and learn everything. But if the topic is something that you haven't read before, then it's unlikely that you will know any relevant statistics. So there's a luck factor in that. But if you have any numbers to throw, please do. Suppose, now his second hack is that suppose you don't know anything, you don't have any facts. What you can do, this is not the best option, but it is an option, is you can draw from a real life example. Hypothetically, suppose the topic is about education in the lower classes of Indian society. Now, this is a very simple topic, and obviously everyone has an opinion on this. What I could do, suppose I don't have statistics to back what I'm saying, I can give you an example. I can say that, my domestic help who comes every day, she has a daughter studying in some class, and try to be real, don't cook it up. But if it comes to it, you can cook it up. No one's going to find out. I'm just being very honest with you guys here. So try to give a real life example that is hopefully authentic and genuine, and try to back it up with that. Now see, always facts are greater than personal anecdotes, but in the absence of facts, you can always quote personal anecdotes. So that is a last resort option. So two last resort options. One is summarizing, and the second is to quote from real life examples. Both of them are not the best option. So be mindful that this is not going to get you full marks, but it is worth something. So this is what you can do in case the topic is absolutely something you've never read before or you have no idea about it. And other general hygiene factors are that you have to be well dressed, be formally dressed, greet the entire panel, be respectful like I mentioned earlier. Even when you're disagreeing, do it very politely. Acknowledge what the other person has said. Don't ramble like I mentioned earlier. And I think those are some of the basic factors for GDs. What I was thinking, and this is just an idea, tell me what you think about it in the comments, is that I could float a Google form and we could have like a Google Meet where the first 10 people who fill the form can get together and have a GD. I can give a topic, I can administer the GD, and you guys can talk and I can give you some feedback. I don't know, it's just an idea. I'm thinking out loud as I'm filming this video. Let me know what you think about it. I don't know if it's feasible, but if there are a lot of takers, I might consider figuring a way out to do this. That's it. Best of luck, and I'll see you again soon.